Chelsea just brought home the Club World Cup trophy, cementing their place among the global elite. But what if the digital world didn't quite agree? It's been a season of ups and downs for the Blues. They started the Premier League campaign like a force of nature, chasing down eventual champions Liverpool with fierce determination. Then came that December slump, a stumble that saw them slide down the table. But they clawed their way back, securing European football, and then, in a glorious summer finish, they clinched the CWC. Now, the big question on every fan's mind. How will EA Sports reflect this roller coaster journey in EA FC 26? Well, thanks to some early whispers and leaks from Fut Sheriff on X, we have a peek behind the curtain. And if you are a Chelsea fan, you will likely feel a mix of excitement and, well, maybe a little frustration. At the top of the pack, shining bright, stands Cole Palmer. This isn't surprising, is it? Palmer was simply the club's talisman last season. He racked up a truly respectable goal tally, delivering clutch performances when it mattered most, especially in both the Conference League and Club World Cup finals. EA recognized that, giving him a well-deserved +2, taking him to an 87 overall. Right alongside him, also hitting an 87, we find Moises Caicedo. Now, if you watched Chelsea, you know Caicedo was an unrelenting presence in that midfield. He absolutely dominated domestic leaderboards for interceptions, tackles, and possession wins. His 5-point upgrade is a clear nod to his incredible impact. And speaking of players who really stepped up, Marc Cucurella has been nothing short of unbelievable since his Euros winning campaign with Spain. He's consistently one of the first names on the team sheet, building a reputation for being dogged, determined, and dynamic. His 2-point boost means he's all set to earn that coveted gold rare status in the upcoming title. But the story doesn't end with the established names. We also see some impressive jumps for rising stars like João Pedro and Andrey Santos. Pedro's arrival last summer flew under the radar, but his talent absolutely burst onto the scene at the Club World Cup with an uncharacteristic goal-scoring streak, pushing him to a 79. And then there's Andrey Santos, just 21 years old, who was among the best midfielders in League One last year. That earns him a remarkable 7-point increase, landing him at a solid 80 overall. That's a huge vote of confidence. Now, let's talk about the rating that has everyone scratching their heads, perhaps the most controversial on the list. Club captain Reece James. Despite impressing almost every time he steps onto the pitch, James is actually poised for a downgrade, dropping 1 point to an 81. Now, we can probably link this to his injury record, which unfortunately saw him miss large portions of last season. But I'll bet many fans will still feel that deduction is a bit harsh, don't you think? When you look at the whole picture, these changes certainly improve Chelsea's in-game status, especially compared to FC 25. They might not boast high enough ratings across the board, yet to truly compete with the likes of Liverpool or Barcelona for sheer squad depth. But for those of us building our ultimate teams, players like Palmer, Caicedo, and Cucurella are suddenly looking very, very attractive as key components. So the Blues have their hardware, and now we have a glimpse of their digital future. It's a mix of clear recognition for star performers, big leaps for the young guns, and a couple of head-scratchers. Did EA get it right this time? Or are we still waiting for Chelsea's digital dominance to truly match their real-world glory? We want to hear what you think. Head down to the comments and let us know your take on these leaks. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button for more in-depth looks at the world of gaming and tech.